good way to start. He'll start the return inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Rutgers offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. They are both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, and they have the football? Like, they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, Dave, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle blocks, they can take it outside, they can go catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him in that last play. This is 10th sack of the season.
To the air on second down. That's caught at Sheffield. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender there closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Fires to the middle. Right on money. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this second and short. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, State University of New Jersey! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Louisville's offense has its first opportunity of the day. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys are going to prove it. They can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches. speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Collins. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayava. Now with DeVille, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. It's going good. It's normally going really, really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shuck did some really good things for Louisville's offense this season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career and do it at Louisville.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Moss. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle of Skinner. Turning it on. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Skips away from pressure. And he will score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, and make people miss and find the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his goal, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff return, you do. A lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback making checks. Off play action. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5.
came to play, and they are laying the wood.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Weber. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big throw.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone. Now rush can't get home. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Charge loose by the hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown in completion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
The short hands, it's Dollar. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Brown has it. Oh, he's got some space.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to throw, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. Grab in the middle, it's Bell. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good job on this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the 1st option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's a hit. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground and try to pick up the 1st. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And the only time it's stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal. When you have to lay out and you have to reach that football, you could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on 4th down.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up near, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The running back has it. Got a little space. Gets it past the marker. Sprinting away. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. So after feeling like they were in all kinds of trouble, now they'll come to the line, 1st down and plus territory. Snagged in the middle. It's Weber. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautiful here in the 1st half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
And the Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. The give from the gun. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Scarlet Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the holes.
That's exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rutgers. The extra point here would tie the game.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. He'll do the rest. That's number 2. They've got to start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. Bringing the heat. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wants to go up top. Extending the play. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Brings out the open. In enemy territory. Now down at the 48.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total points, running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Give to Brown. Picks up the first down. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And a great job by the offensive offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Oh, they're after him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Rutgers.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Quarterback moving.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution to drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Raymond. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. He had a little more help to spring it for some yards.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. The 20. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm, but this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it back from inside his line. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking for a man, it's Moss. Right down the middle. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
That's a play the quarterback just has to get his feet set and then step into his throw. That's a big target he's throwing to. He shouldn't miss that pass, but he did because he was throwing off his back.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's good. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Looking for a big gain. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. A big play as he takes it all the way down to the 17-yard line before going out of bounds. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Waning seconds to the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Back to pass, it's Moss. He tries to take the top off. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
It's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing defense.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air, it's Moss. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Across the 45. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
He turns this into a nice game and gets down to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They'll try to pop the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
Back to pass. With the catch, it's Brown. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Dropping back, it's Moss. Trying to find the end zone. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any place in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers has it back, and they'll send the offense back onto the field. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's first and 10. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Sheffield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down. First and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bundled up behind the line. The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Scarlet Knights are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Raymond. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Brown has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game. You've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Dropping back, it's Moss. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pass to 10. And once he got open space, the band might as well stop playing.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think too, David, it's just going to take a smart. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand. I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with it.
Looking for a big play. Brings it in down the left side. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they've got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground. What a job on the front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's open to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
On the set.
The Scarlet Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. complete. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he is just engulfed at the line on this giant defensive tackle. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Trying play action. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked out back on 13.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. Sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing.
Looking for the end zone. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day. This one from 23. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 6. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. Point. They move on top by 15. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rutgers has it back, and they'll send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave it a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more.
Breaks into the open on the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive. Play tight.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Rutgers, 34.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Leaves it with the back. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
This is an area of the game, on offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
No gain on the play.
A 2-tier job for this offense. First get the touchdown, then the 2 to try to pull even here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to get it in with the rock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-goal situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interesting to see now if the...
He gets it in! Touchdown, Rutgers! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He gets a block. He's got it out. There we go. Open it up. They won't get him into the touchdown. Boy, nothing quite like the stadium, quite like the return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You gotta go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. He'll go out of bounds at the 43-yard line, but a terrific return sets up the offense. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads it left. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder, make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot.
And Scarlet Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, any man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back in.
Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. So the 4th down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McWilliams. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Moss. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Oh,
the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
The Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Speeding down the left side.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position, too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
They'll go up top on second and short. Grab near the marker. It's Raymond. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Raymond. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Weber. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
Set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down.
He hurls one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll send the back in motion. Making side adjustments here. He's gaining the field. It's Moss. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
It's now second and goal.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Five-play scoring drive. And what a way to end it with what is likely the game winner in the final seconds. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. A stop and return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waiting moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dream about in the backyard. You're all in love with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you can see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.